Good afternoon, everybody. Rick and Deb here. We are on our way to Cedarvale, Kansas to do a little video there. It probably won't be very long. It is Sunday afternoon. It is the 2nd of February, and it's about 10 till 1. We're like 32 minutes away. Well, we thought we'd bring you along. Let you enjoy the drive. Supposed to be sunshiny today, but it's just a little on the cloudy side. But it's really warm for this time of year. Really nice day today. There's very little wind today, as opposed to yesterday. It was really windy yesterday. And our car has 69 degrees currently. I'll just put to 70. So here it is. On the 2nd of February, it is 70 degrees out. Now tomorrow's supposed to be as warm. Tomorrow is supposed to be as warm today. But after tomorrow, we're going to go back down to the 40s again. So we thought we'd get out and enjoy today and tomorrow while we can. Just take a little road trip, get out for a little bit. I've done several of small towns. The Cedarvale is one I have not done yet. Going through Tisdale.
those things are causing hurricanes.
Okay, it's all right. No, it's okay. This way in a long time. We're getting ready to enter Dexter, Kansas. It was the home of Henry's Candies for many, 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 many years. Actually got to go on a tour at least once of Henry's Candies. they're still in operation or not. Don't know. I'll have to do a video on Dexter one of these days.
US 166 East. Take the next left onto US 166 East. US 166 East for 11 miles.
Theta flat or something, didn't it? I'll be there in 10 minutes. We'll be in Dexter. I'm sorry, Cedarvale, not Dexter. We'll be in Cedarvale in about 10 minutes. Cedarvale, 8 miles. from Chautauqua County. About to enter Cedarvale.
In half a mile, turn right onto Marsh Street. Take the next right onto Marsh Street. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Walnut Street.
And we have landed. We are in Cedarvale, Kansas. Be sure to watch the upcoming video we're going to be doing here in just in a few minutes. Hope you enjoyed this little ride with us this afternoon.
Turn right onto Walnut Street.
Established 1870.
Continue on Walnut Street for half a mile. In 1,000 feet, turn right. In 300 feet, turn left onto Maple Street. Take the second left onto Maple Street, then turn left.
Turn too soon.
Take the second left, then you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah, it's over here. Okay.
In 300 feet, turn right onto Walnut Street. Take the next right onto Walnut Street, then turn right.
Okay, I know where I want to go first. We're going to do something else first. I'm going to go by and look at this old building.
Take the next right, then you will arrive at your destination.
I think this used to be a gas station, but I'm not real sure. Okay, guys, thanks for coming along. We're going to shift gears here and go into our video mode. So just stay tuned. We will be back in just a minute. I hope you enjoyed that little ride. And we'll be back here just in a minute. Okay. Here we are for this part of it. We'll just be going around and documenting different areas of Cedarvale. So we'll be back in just a minute. Hey everybody, Rick and Deb here. We are in downtown Cedarvale, Kansas. This is a very special video, not because Cedarvale in itself is special, but because my daughter Amber wanted me to do a video on Cedarvale, Kansas, because apparently they lived here way back in the day. So this video is dedicated to Amber and my son Ricky. both of whom I love very much. Hope you guys enjoy this video of where I used to live many years ago here in Cedarvale, Kansas. So stay tuned, or we're going to do a walk around of the town. So come on along and join us. Okay, the very first thing I wanted to look at is this structure right here, this building. Of course, I have no idea what it was at one time, but it looks like it might have been a gas station at one time. And again, we're in Cedarvale, Kansas today, Sunday, February the 2nd, and it's about 20 till 2 in the afternoon. It's a very, very, very nice day today. Upper 60s, really nice. We're going to do the walk around the town, but I wanted to stop off here first. This is just a really cool looking old building. Looks like there used to be something attached to the top half, like maybe, you know, another roof or something. But I'm going to suggest, in my own personal opinion, that I believe this was a gas station at one time. And I'll tell you why, because there's an island right here. And right here is where the pumps would have set. There's one there, and then there's one here. Now that is just pure speculation on my part. It just kind of looks like a gas station. But we're only about, a block from the downtown area. So we're going to kind of walk around and just see what we can see. I don't know if we can peek in the window here or not. I don't know if we can do that. There's a hole. Looks like this might have been a kitchen area. Looks like there's a shower stall back there. And there's a sink, and there's a where they kept their plates and bowls and stuff. I think it's odd that they had a shower in the kitchen area. But who knows? Now back in there, it's just a brick walls and such in there. I don't think there's too much way to look in this. But I thought this would be an interesting place to start. Very old building, and judging by the gas pumps, it probably goes back to maybe the 30s, maybe. But there's a faint outline of where another part of the building might have been, like, you know, another roof section, an awning, maybe that would have come out over the pumps. I am not sure. We're just going to take a quick walk around, and there's a very large patio area here where cars would have drove up, of course, and there's a little sidewalk over here too. Let's just kind of walk on around here and see what we can see. It looks like there may be like an old wash machine in here. I don't know, some type of ringer type of a machine. Now see, that's just where I was at over there, and there's a bathroom over there. It's mainly just all caved in. Let me see if I can, you may not be able to see in there very good. Oh, there we go. That's what the inside looks like. And you know, there's no telling how many times this has been remodeled over the years. You know, it may have started out as a gas station. Now here's something right here. This looks kind of interesting. I am not sure what that would have been at one time, but something said here at one time. So let's kind of walk on around here. Yeah, like I said, this is just the beginning of our tour today. And here is a vent, like maybe a dryer was in there somewhere or something of that nature. There's a stovepipe. There's a direct satellite dish. Yeah, it's interesting. I found this on Google Maps, just looking around Cedarvale. I thought I could find some interesting things here. And we're actually, like I said, Main Street is just like a block up. And I see some old farm machinery sitting up there. We're going to go take a look at that. And we are actually on the corner of Walnut and Monroe Street. And there's a building over here. I am not sure, of course, what this building was. It's just really anybody's guess, unless, of course, there may be somebody that knows what this was at one time. I'm using my cell phone again today. Just something different. I tell you what, we're going to walk on around here in a minute. It almost looks like a big barn. And then just right down the street here, just right next door, was an ambulance service. Now, I don't know if it still is or not, but we're going to go down there and check it out. Of course, we can't walk up to it because there's no trespassing signs. But I am in the street, and that's probably as close as I'm going to get. And then right across the street is this. It says RTR RV Park, 502 Maple Street, Cedarvale, Kansas. I'm not sure what RTR RV Park is, but there is an ambulance service that was here at one time. Cedarvale Ambulance Service. And I'm just going to walk up here a little bit and take a good look at it, and we're going to go on. Okay. That fencing looks pretty new. Let's go around here and see if we can kind of see what's inside this fence. Now, it does look like, I'm not sure, there's the foundations out there. I think that pole might be an electric pole. There again, I'm not sure. We're going to walk down the sidewalk. Now, right over here, we're going to come back to that in just a moment. I was going to show you this structure here. And there again, I don't think this is in business anymore. Let's go over and see what we can see. Boy, it's so nice out today. I just can't believe it is the second day of February, and it's like a spring day. I am not even lying. It's like it could very well be April right now instead of February. I'm wearing a short sleeve summer type shirt. Well, this says Candle Rock Residential Care Facility. And I do not believe they're still in operation. And then it's kind of this is in a residential area. Somebody's actually got an RV down there. They're working on an RV down there in this RV park. That's kind of cool. I see some mobile homes down there. At least one mobile home down there. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know that much. There's a building, a shed, maybe down here within this RTR RV park. But yeah. This is one of the very rare times I've ever used my cell phone for a video. But I thought, well, what the heck? I'll just go ahead and try it. There's nothing wrong with it. It takes good 4G video and pictures. I just very rarely use it because I've got my action camera, and then I have some other, my wife and I between us have several cameras that we use. But I thought, what the heck? Heck it. There's an old, like a shuttle bus. That might have been for the residential service, or like that's a rest home over there. That might have been for that rest home. Okay, I tell you what, I think we're going to go on to Main Street, but first I'm going to grab some pictures before we leave, and then we're going to make our way to the downtown area here in Cedarvale. Somebody's got a barbecue grill sitting out back out here with some lawn chairs. Maybe one time they had barbecues out here. But as far as what this building did, what purpose it served, I really have no idea. And then there's a newer Morton style building just across the street, and of course I don't know what that's used for. The thing I like about these little towns like this, they have a lot of buildings are made out of that sandstone. It's just so cool. They used a lot of that back in the day. All right, well, we're gonna pause here for a moment. I'm gonna take some pics, and we'll probably meet you. We'll just meet back up, or I might just walk it. You know, that might be easier. I need some exercise anyway. I might just walk it. Okay, but at any rate, let me grab some pics, and then we'll be back with you here in just a moment. Okay, we're back. I took a few pictures, and we are now on Monroe Street, and we're going to make our way to Main Street. There's some old farm implement equipment up here. I took some pictures of. We're going to walk over there and take a look. This whole area over here looks like there might have been a building here at one time. Of course, this is speculation on my part, and I have no idea again what this building would have been. It's got like a retaining wall, maybe of some sort, for some reason. I'm not sure why. Well, let's go across the street and we'll check out some of these old farm machinery items over here. Looks like these have been sitting here a very long time. See this whole area, concreted area. Just looks like there might have been a building or two here at one time. I'm sure there was at one time, but what was here, I don't know. There's some of the farm machinery I was talking about. And then here's another piece of equipment. I've already taken pictures of that. So let's go across the street again. I've got to be very careful because that's quite a drop off right there. That's got to be at least 2 foot down. And I'm not making some dogs very happy over here. Well, I think somebody's barbecuing around here. Let's go back across the street and we'll check out these other old farm machinery or farm implements. Now this here looks like, I didn't see the other side of this. Oh yeah, there's something written here. It says steam engine built by Werner Studer about 1914 and 1918, donated by his daughter Lily Studer Schrag. Case grain separator used in the 20s, donated by Earl Evans. Okay, all right. Well, it's a good thing I walked around, and here they are. I am up close and personal. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around. I'll kind of back out here a little bit. Now, see, to me, I would have thought that sign would have been faced the other way, but that's just me. Boy, a lot of these old buildings, especially just smaller towns, have been bought and turned into regular housing. See how they're still wooded, that where the burner, you would have, that would have been for your heat. Right there. So I can walk up and get a better look at it. You see that log right there? Huh. Yeah, pretty cool. These big wheels, I mean, look at this thing, it's huge. It's probably 8 foot tall, maybe. Oh, yeah, probably 8 or 9 foot tall, I don't know, I'm just guessing. Of course, there would have been a belt attached to that. And that would have been what helped. I'm assuming that would move it along. Okay, well let's keep walking. We're almost up to their Main Street area, and they have a war memorial park over here. We're going to go visit that, and I'm going to take some pictures. So let's go ahead and go on up. Now this says, oh, big dog. Boy, howdy. Scared me. Oh, several big dogs. Oh, this is where they had shaved ice. Cowboy cones, shaved ice. Huh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to walk across the street, and there again, we're going to have to walk over here and take the safe path. And there again, I will probably stop, take some more pictures. Now we're on Cedar Street and Monroe Street. So their downtown area is Cedar Street. And I'm standing literally on their Main Street, and that's the extent of their Main Street. Yeah, right down here, I'll just go over here real quick. It says Cedar Creek Lodge, and I'm assuming that this is part of this structure, this building right here. And you can tell the rooms are numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it probably goes on down. Maybe not. But this is Cedar Creek Lodge. I tell you what, since we're down this far, let's go look at this building across the street here. Yeah, Cedar Creek Lodge. Okay. Now, this building right here looks like it might have been a store at one time. It really does. Looks like it may have been like an old general store. Okay. Let's go back over. There's our bank right there, Bank of Cedarvale. Big church down there. You know what? I just saw something else. Let's walk down here for just a moment. And there again, this looks like it might have been some kind of a store. And up the very top, it's got 1932, this brown brick structure. It may be apartments at this time. Got air conditioning units. And it says 1932. So I'm sure that was some kind of a business at one time. This is a very large building here. We're going to go check this out. Tractor setting back there. You know, I'm just wondering, you know what? I bet part of this might have been a gas station. But, you know, it's got 2 floors. It's a big building. And there again, the reason why I say that is because right here, this little island, these 3 metal plates. I bet you this is where the pumps set. Now what they did with the rest of this building, I do not know, but I bet you this was a gas station at one time. Very large building. But I imagine it was repurposed over the years. Let's see if we can peek inside. You know, this might have been like maybe that little restaurant in here maybe at one time. A little snack area. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have any idea. Let's see if we can peek in here just real quick. Yeah. Okay. Very large church over here. First Baptist Church. Very pretty. Look at that structure. Look at that architecture. That is really cool. It's a very pretty church. Very nice. Yeah, really nice church. Oh, that guy waved. He's friendly. It says Awanas every Wednesday night. I'm not sure what an Awana is. It must be like a group of some sort. But what this Awanas is, they meet here every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. There's a cornerstone up here. It says First Baptist Church, Cedarvale, Kansas, founded 18 something. Oh gosh, 1880 maybe, and built 1922. It's very pretty building. It'd be interesting to see what it looked like on the inside. In this structure over here, they've got a lot of parts that offshoot, like I don't think that was originally a part of the building at one time, but who knows. You know, it could have been a gas station and then apartments above the gas station, or a living area above the gas station. Now that could be. Let's see what this says over here. It says, in memory of Winter M. Green, from 1869 to 1940, pastor here, 1926 to 1940, preacher, archaeologist, geologist, and a friend of man. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, I think there again I'm going to stop for just a moment and take some pictures, and then I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, I've taken some pictures, and now we're going to go around to where I just took the pictures. I already showed you the old gas station slash hotel slash snack bar, maybe, possibly, just guessing. And the old, that looks like that building with the awning on it might have been a general store at one time. I'm just going back now again, and of course this scene depicts when they raised the flag at Iwo Jima. It's a really nice little park here, Memorial Park. War Memorial Park. There's American Legion flag. I belong to the American Legion. Veterans War Memorial Park. I'll tell you what, before we do that, I know I keep getting sidetracked, but I wanted to check something out. Of course, I'm not going to go in. It's probably locked up anyway, but I was just wondering if this was an old outhouse or something. You know, it very well could have been. Huh. Yeah, so we're going to... Now see, there's the American flag up there. The rest of these are supposed to have other flags. They do not currently have any more flags up at this time. This had lights that lined the sidewalk. These are the kind of lights that I use to light our sidewalk and our front of our, around our deck and such. Here's some soldiers. This just has all the different wars. Yeah. Korean veterans. Then you have the World War I veterans, World War II veterans. And then this has the Army, the Navy, and the Marines, Coast Guard, and Air Force. Dedicated in grateful tribute to the men and women who served and to those who made the supreme sacrifice. Very, 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 very true. Here's World War II veterans, and more World War II veterans, and the Vietnam veterans. Operation Desert Storm, Operation Iraq Freedom, and Operation Enduring Freedom. If I would have been, let me see, just a little bit older, like maybe 5 years older, I probably would have wound up in Vietnam. I just wasn't, that wasn't the right time frame. I did serve 11 years in the Kansas Army National Guard in the infantry. I did many things during those years. Drove a track, drove an APC, squad leader for a while. Did a lot of different things. I actually got a top national security clearance to work in the armory where the weapons and such are stored. Did that one time. This is a memorial gazebo established in 2020. Okay, well, I think we pretty well covered this. Let's walk on down here. I think we might do it one side at a time. We'll go down one side and then we'll turn around and go down the other. So let's start on this side. I'm going to kind of walk out a little ways here. This is the People's Place Senior Citizen, established in 1977. And this is their Cedarvale market. It is really peaceful here. I mean, there's been a little bit of traffic, but nothing bad at all. I think I'll walk up and down, and then at the end of the video, I'll come back and take some pictures. It's just easier that way. Now this looks like, oh, look at this. Kind of got a Western look to it. It's obviously a bar. They're advertising the different kinds of beer. Trying to get back behind that sun. There we go. Now here's another cool old building. I just love these style of buildings. A lot of the stone arch bridges that I visit are made out of this very same material. And again, I really don't know. Looks like it might have been a bank at one time, but again, it's just guesswork on my part. I gotta walk down here and look at something else. Then about a fourth of the building looks like just regular concrete and kind of pinkish in color. It might have been red. But I don't know if that was added on. I don't know if that was just covered over for whatever reason. And then you get down here and there's a wall with steps that lead to nothing right now. Now who knows? There might have been a high school here or a grade school. Oh, somebody's got something burning over there. Let's look at the back end of this. Wow. Huh, okay. Yeah, here you go. There's a rock wall, stone wall, and yeah, and here's steps. It's interesting. You know, I just bet you there used to be something was here, whether it was a grade school, high school, anybody's guess. Most certainly mine. My guess. It looks like, I don't know what these are. I don't know. Every so often you've got these along the bottom of this wall. I don't know if that's like for venting or what that's for. We're going to walk on around this wall. And there was something along where I'm walking at. And of course, I don't really have any idea what might have been here one time. But something was here. Somebody's burning their wood or something over there. Let's just kind of walk on around here a little bit. Okay, and another set of steps. Right here. And then nothing. Off into oblivion. A lot of land up there, though. I mean, there's a lot of land up there. You know? I don't know. Okay, I know I'm really getting sidetracked. But I have all these cool things to see. Really very quiet. Except for the occasional car every now and then. I think the back of these buildings are really cool too. Some of them are. And there's some right there, the back of two of the buildings at least. I'm not going to walk. The Cedarvale water tower. Okay, well, interesting. I've seen this wall and these stairs when we first came in. So now let's walk back up to Main Street. You know, these old buildings sure tell a pretty cool tale. Nobody's bothered me as far as that goes. I've had that happen though in some of the towns I've been in. Now let's get back out here where we can get a better viewpoint of these old buildings. Now that's got Chautauqua Lodge, AD 1916, AF and AM, Chautauqua Lodge, number 355. Well, that was a lodge at one time. Now I don't know if it's upstairs only or what. Yeah, I just bet there's not much left inside these old buildings anymore. That's got a second story garage door. Now, that's interesting. There's, of course, a bottom garage. And then it says, caution, forklift traffic, keep clear. Okay. That literally just, I think maybe they had forklifts. They lifted stuff up there for loading purposes. And then a lot of these windows have been covered up with metal. It's really interesting. It really is interesting. I think we're about the end of Main Street on this side. However, we're going to walk across the street here in a minute. I'll wait for a truck to get by. Okay. And here's their post office. United States Post Office, Cedarvale, Kansas, 67024. Well, that is their post office. I think we'll go on down here and then we'll work our way. I saw another building, it's about a block over. So what I might do is go over there and look at, there's a pink flamingo. And her door says Cedar Street. Interesting. It says, I don't trust anyone that does their own hair. I don't think it's normal. Truvy, or still magnolias. Oh. I'm assuming this is a beauty salon. Still Magnolia Salon and Pink Turkey Boutique. Okay, that's different. And this log cabin building is Lookout Mountain Insurance. That's really a cool building. That really is. I like that. Looks like a little log cabin. That is really cool. Of course, then you get over here and it's metal. So that's just a facade. But it's still cool on the front as far as the front of it goes. Here's another very huge church. And I'm not so sure that there's still Caney River Cowboy Church. There's one huge church. Okay, well, I think we're going to go down the other side now and check out that side of the street. Then I'll have to stop and take some pictures. I think I'll just do it that way. Very interesting though. It's been years and years and years since I've been downtown Cedarvale. Normally when we're out on the highway, we just keep going to our whatever destination we're going to out this way. That's a cute little building though. Okay, well, see, I've done a video on Burden, Kansas, and several other communities. Big, huge building over there. I've got to see what that is here in just a little bit. I'll just drive down there here in a little bit. There sits our mode of transportation, patiently waiting for me to get done. I'm just about done. except for picture taking, of course. Yep. I like the top of that building. City of Cedarvale. That must be their city offices. I like the top of that. That's really cool. You know, they took pride in their buildings back then. They really did. Today you're left with a Morton building or something. Now this building has a museum. This is their museum, I suppose. I guess. Of course, they're not open today. And I'm not sure if they're open at all anymore. But it does say museum. They have some stagecoaches in here. That's kind of cool. Of course, it may not come out on the video. You can see those wheels, though. Museum. Okay, I need to get back out here where I can get the total look at this. These hippies use back door, no exceptions. I think this is part of the museum. Look at that. This is part of their museum. Well, it's too bad they're not open. Of course, they wouldn't be open on a Sunday. Oh, somebody's waving at me. Cool. Oh. Okay, well, a gentleman just invited me in to his museum. Really nice people. I found out some information about some of these buildings. The one that I first went to today that I thought was a gas station. It was a gas station at one time. They had 5 gas stations here at one time. That's quite a bit for a little town. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Let me in and let me look around. I didn't go all the way through the museum, but I got to talk to him for a little bit, you know. Now this used to be a drugstore. You can clearly see where it says D-R-U-G, and I think store. But back in the day, this used to be a drugstore. And I like this right here. This is really cool. Got the American flag and sunflowers. Isn't that neat? I got to get a picture of that. And then, of course, there used to be a building that sat in there at one time. You can tell it's no longer there. But, yeah. I think I've seen how they... That's really cool. I like that. Okay, and then here we are. This is Cedarvale Memorial Library. And who knows what that might have been at one time. And then right back where we started. So I tell you what, I think I'm going to call it good for today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to be taking a lot more pictures. And then I think we're ready to get out of here. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And most of all, go out and explore your world. Be safe, have fun, be cautious, be aware of your surroundings, and just get out there and just see what you can find. But having said that, I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, we will see you on the next video. So, goodbye for now.